Since autumn 2020, the Sustainable Mobility Research Group at TU Dublin have been independently monitoring and evaluating the coastal mobility route and its impact on people walking, cycling, taking public transport and vehicular transport. We've also been talking to businesses and community representatives about their ideas and thoughts for the future. And what we've found has been really interesting for the coastal mobility route and its environs, but also for other active travel and public realm projects around the country. Although the patterns of activity on the route varies with the seasons and over time, over the full year from summer 2021 to summer 2022, what we found was, as a cycling route, this was the strongest and best used cycling route in Dún Laoghaire County Council and one of the best performing routes across the Dublin region.
So what's particularly noteworthy about the coastal mobility route is how well used it is by a wide range of people and age groups, from young to old, from children to families to swimmers to workers, both men and women. We know this because for the last 3 years during October, when the good weather starts to fade, we've been taking a health check to see who's still using the route. The segregation on the route means that a lot more people will feel more comfortable and safer using it as they're separated from motorised traffic. It's also very popular for walkers, particularly high levels of female walkers. Although there has not been many specific interventions for pedestrians, the environment is better and safer for all because of the substantially reduced levels of passing car traffic.
We found that shortly after the coastal mobility route was put in place, there was evidence of increased traffic levels in adjacent villages like Glastool and Monkstown, especially at weekends. This was at a time when, because of COVID restrictions, that coastal destinations were very popular destinations, particularly at weekends. Over time, traffic patterns tended to settle down and become more similar to pre-COVID levels. While not the case for everyone, most businesses were either positive or value neutral towards the coastal mobility route's economic impact, and most businesses either supported or accepted its ongoing presence. Based on our study findings, we made a number of recommendations to Dún Laoghaire County Council to further improve the business operating environment and economic development of the area.
The pandemic has fundamentally changed how people are using the coast. It's created an opportunity to use the space in a way that many people would have previously not thought possible. Overall, we have found a well-used, well-established and generally well-liked amenity and transport route that links Blackrock to Monkstown to Dún Laoghaire, Glastool and on to Sandy Cove. Based on our findings, we would expect the route to become even more popular and attract greater level of usage, particularly among women, children, older people and those with additional needs. If those gaps in the network are addressed, pedestrian facilities are improved and traffic is calmed. For business and tourism development, it is important that we improve wayfinding, access to loading bays, and that any infrastructure is made from high quality materials and finishes that are suitable for this historic context. But it's also really critical that we have ongoing investment in high quality public transport.